Hello, welcome back to It's Jennifer Juniper Art and Graft mini episode 2. On my first episode, I said I was going to be doing weekly broadcasts, but I actually forgot that I was on holiday last week, so that didn't really pan out. We went to Portugal and it was absolutely amazing, but it was hotter here than it was in Portugal, obviously. But the time we had in Portugal made me have a little think about what I was going to come back with this episode, because it was going to be called From Chaos to Clarity. I'm still talking about that, but I had a little bit of a rethink about how I wanted this little conversation to go. Because on our first night in Portugal, we went out to the strip. We ended up in a mad street party, dancing on tables like we were teenagers. It was amazing and it was the most fun I've had in ages. And it just made me think that I wanted to talk a little bit about kind of like the dualities of life and how sometimes you can be many things, because I love a bit of chaos, always have, always will. I'm 36 this year, so I definitely have calmed down every year, but I love it. I love it going out and having fun. And if I was to come and sit here every week and sit in front of my plants and act all calm and say that all I do is write poetry and chill out, that would be inauthentic and not a true representation of who I am, because I love a party. Anyone who knows me knows I love a party. It's just trying to find the balance, and that's what I am hoping to do. And hopefully using this platform as well can help me, because it keeps me on track, because I can't do too much partying anymore at all. It steals days from me, and essentially I want my life to be taking a more creative path in this day and age, in my old age. So, but I wanted to talk about how you do need to make space for all aspects of your personality and not try and just be one thing if you are many things, which pretty much everybody is. We all have many parts of our personalities that kind of contradict the other side. Like for me, I'm like party Jen or proper Zen, and in between as well. So I just wanted to come on and say that, because I want this to be a really honest space. I don't want to come on and pretend that it's all one thing. I see a lot of these platforms are geared towards like super positive or kind of focus on the tougher areas of life, which both areas are amazing. My podcast library is a who's who of everything, like, and obviously true crime is thrown in there as well, but there's room for everything. But there's not many that I see that kind of try and just show everything, like absolutely everything, no filter. Everything's quite filtered. Obviously it's the internet, that's just the way it's gone. So I just want this space to be a place that's really honest, and it is going to be about finding joy in every day. I am going to be prompting everybody to join me on a journey of creativity and trying to find a little bit of art in your everyday life. I'm going to be sharing my poetry, but I'm also wanting to talk about the other things as well, because for me personally, recently I've been having a terrible time. I've had tinnitus come back, like right now I can just hear quite bad in my head. I've had sleep paralysis, probably brought on by the fact I'm not sleeping very well, which then makes me not be able to sleep very well. So last week I was just thinking, do you know what, I'm not actually going to do this podcast probably, because I'm not going to be able to do it and find the time for it. So I'm just gonna give it up. But then I don't want to do that. I want to try and push myself to do it every week, even if I do miss a week out. I mean, I'm currently doing this. It's funny because I'm just looking in front of me. I've got my phone stacked up on about 15 books, balanced on one of those little wooden things. Like I haven't even bought a tripod. So that's where I'm at with the current setup for the podcast. But here I am anyway. So I'm going to continue to come on and do it. So with that being said, I just wanted to kind of throw that out there, that it's going to be a bit of everything all the time, a little bit of everything. So I did want to invite you to do some nice tasks with me this week. So the first one is I want you to grab a pen and a pad, or some paper and some pens, even some paints if you like to paint. I would like you to go out to a nice green space, or just a nice space that brings you some joy or a happy memory. If you're in the city, if you just go somewhere that you've had a fun time, something that looks interesting, just go somewhere where you can sit down and just take a seat and then do some deep breaths. Just sit back, relax, enjoy the surrounding, phone away for the time being, and just do some deep breathing. For me recently, with the not being able to sleep, I've been doing the non-sleep deep rest breathing, which I was taught by the lovely Lydia. She's just Lids on Instagram, she's amazing. And that's really helpful for just kind of calming yourself down. So go and find a nice space, do some deep breaths, and then just chill out for 10 minutes before you do anything. Relax. And then I want you to just paint the landscape. So whatever you can see, just paint it. And do not tell me that you can't draw, because everybody has the capability of drawing. Put your fingers in the mud, do some finger painting, whatever you want to do. Just paint yourself a landscape, and then take that home and proudly pin it up somewhere. Just get a little bit creative. Take the time out your day to just get a little bit creative and have some fun, because it's nice and you will enjoy it, I promise. And then the second thing I would like to ask you to do is practice the art of saying hello, which is one of my favourite things to do. People think I'm a big weirdo for wanting to do this all the time, because like sometimes I set myself a task. I'll be like, I'm going to say hello to everybody I see on my way into work. And I love it. When I'm going to work, if somebody says good morning to me, that's my day brightened 100%. It makes me smile. It makes me feel like it's just nice to connect with people, and it's so rare these days. And if you are a bit shy and you don't want to say hello to someone, just smile. Even just not having your phone in your hand the whole way to work, because I'm terrible for walking with my phone in my hand, and you're missing just beautiful things all around you. So do that for me. Say hello to somebody and just make them smile, even if it is just a smile. So that's 2 nice tasks. And also thank you to the people who got involved with the doodles. My friends did it with their kids, which is just super, super cute. So thank you for everyone getting involved with that. Thank you for everyone who's listened. I just put it out there, a short little video. I got a fairly nice number of subscribers already. I've had quite a lot of views, which is nice. And it's nice because people who are watching on my YouTube can see some of my poetry that I'm putting out there as well, which I'm really, really loving doing at the moment. I'm going to pop a little poetry video up again today, I think, as well, on my Instagram and YouTube. One that I recently did about grief, which I thought was a lovely one, and I got some really lovely comments in my inbox, you know, telling me that the words had really helped them kind of feel at peace that day with the loss of a loved one. And I mean, how gorgeous. I feel like I might start to actually cry. Swiftly moving on. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed and is following me along. I might have a guest on next week. We'll see. I've got someone lined up, but it might just be quite a chill one. Consistency is key, they say, but not with me. So I'll try my best. I'll definitely come on and do something, even if I keep it at these 10-minute videos every week, and just ask people to just do a little nice task with their day. I'm going to go out in a moment. I bought myself some circle canvases recently, so I'm going to go and sit in the park with Oshi and do a little painting. So I'll pop that up as well, and please do join me in going and creating a little landscape. Pin it up on your fridge and have a lovely day. Continue to follow, like and subscribe and all that stuff. Thank you very much. See you soon.